How'd you get into this business? Why?
Well, it was interesting. I don't know if I've never not been in this business, and part of it is a cultural aspect. I think that for being a Chinese Canadian, it was always with me to attempt to resolve conflict, to let people save face, to have some dignity in their lives, in their relationship. So I think that in many ways, the skill set I bring today is also quite cultural. It happened way back there.
Tell me about that. In your own, I assume then that you bring that in from your personal and family
Well,
association.
I think that the way you were raised may, in fact, determine the way you choose certain occupations. In fact, there's some research on it, personality-wise, that the kind of personality you have induces you to go to certain occupations and certainly not others.
Well, I'm assuming you passed your MMPI test.
I did
Okay.
actually, I did.
All right.
And I think the cultural aspect comes a long way, and part of that has to do with roots that you have, common roots.
So give me that association in your case.
Well, I can tell you, the idea in family of trying to resolve things within your own family and not going to the outside, trying to use reason. In some of the Chinese culture, we are emotional stoics. We don't show our emotions outwardly to other people. We try to resolve those internally. The idea of saving face and understanding shame, very important kind of things. Those, I think, provided a bit of a bedrock in terms of what I was going to do.
That emotional stoicism that you talk about, or that has a cultural piece to it. Any sense have you studied the sources of that, about why that is so important in Chinese culture?
You can go back in time in history. Confucianism, for example, is a perfect example about the ability to not be emotional about some matters and to think cognitively about what is going on. The whole sense of, like I said, shame as a way to control behavior, because the Chinese are collectivists. They're not individualists, they're collectivists. And so the social good is much more important than individual needs. So if you look at some of those facets of my life, perhaps that has something to do with me coming into this kind of a realm versus chemistry or something